Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Everyday Organics here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so now so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Had a couple folks ask about fish. I know Jessica talked about it yesterday some. We are about to the point to where we are going to be putting some fish in. We've done a lot of research, a lot of talking to people, and adding the fish can add an extra challenge to getting the system set up and running the way it should. Talked to a couple of the local stores around us that sell the aquaponics, hydroponics materials and do it themselves. And so one of the things that we are going to do is purchase probably about a half dozen little goldfish for each of the two tanks, and let them live in this system for a couple weeks. From what we've been told, what we've read, what we've researched, the benefit of that is to have the goldfish survive for another 2 weeks and then introduce our main source of fish, which will be channel catfish. Now Texas, and particularly our area, you can do tilapia, but it's awfully hard to control the temperature. It gets so hot here that it's not a great environment for them. So catfish are something that we can turn around and eat once they get to the proper size, know that they're healthy, know that they've been taken care of and fed well. And instead of going and necessarily getting the license to be able to sell the fish, I'll just have a fish fry for friends, family, customers, and replace them that way rather than try to go through licensing and sell them for profit. We may do some koi at some point, but that will be in our pond, because they are popular and they bring in a high dollar amount. So our catfish is what we're going to have in our two 650-gallon tanks. But to start out, to make sure that our system is running properly, we're going to throw, half a dozen 35, 50-cent goldfish in it so that we're not out a big chunk of change. Make sure that they survive for that time period. And once they do, we've got a fish tank for our son, and he'll have a dozen new fish in it in his room, so he'll be excited about that. So I hope that answers some of y'all's questions on fish and the process and why we're doing it the way that we are. A little bit of rain today, so we haven't done a whole lot out here, even though this is covered. We've had just general farm maintenance. We've had to get the grounds cut, just home maintenance and everything else. So checking on it this evening, but show you a little progress. Our DE has been working. I don't see any ants, so I'll show y'all a quick little run through on that. So I still got to hang a couple more trellises for our viney plants, our cucumbers, our watermelon. I am going to put one up next to the corn just because we planted heavy and I want some support for them while they get established. Have a few more little things of lettuce popping up. This particular type seems to be a little on the slower side as far as coming up. Our houseplant section is doing phenomenal, and we've got new growth on it, as you can see right here. And just all around, the plants are happy and healthy, so we're excited about that part of it. As you can see, we've struggled with the beans a little bit, but have about a half dozen coming up. We've got that installed. Of course, over here we got some hot peppers finally starting to pop up. They've been super slow on sprouting, but it's good to see those are coming up. And as you can tell, our sweet peppers have just exploded. So overall, the system's running as it should. Got our little pond here. Got to get in there and clean it out some, but the water's super clear. We need to add some more plants to it. So as you can see, our system is set up, functioning the way it should. pH levels are running the way it should. So stick around, hit that subscribe button. We'll see y'all soon.